Hello, I'm RFG, and today I'm just going to be doing a rating my subscribers kit video. So, as you can see, we're on Discord. Join the Discord. Link in the description of this video, plus the link is in my bio. If you want to, submit your kit, because I will be doing this probably monthly if I get the chance. So, keep that in mind. So, I say we just get right into it. I'm going to be rating these kits out of 10, and the winner will get a cool role on the Discord server. And it doesn't really do much, but it's pretty cool. You can flex it. So join if you want to do that. So just going to start off with our first one. For Muddy Reviews, if you know who he is, just going to put up his YouTube channel. He decided to submit one. I don't know where this is. It does look to have like a New Zealand patch. I'll put up the country patch. Looks like a pretty old kit, like a 2000s kit. I don't know what camo that is. It's definitely like some country's camo. Definitely. It looks pretty cool. I really like it. I don't know. I'm not like educated on what this is. He does have like a PEC 2 on here. Does have like a comp M4 on there. So it does look like to be an older kit, like 2000s or something. Photos are pretty pixelated. He does have some swordings on. I like it, but I don't know. It looks like a pretty solid kit. Looks pretty good. I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Next is this guy, Callsign Hunter, with an all black kit. Now, all black kits, it's either you do them really well, like Secret Service, those kits are pretty cool, or you do them pretty horribly. And we'll just see where this goes. So, starting off with the lid, just looks like a fast helmet with amp arms. Love amp arms on some walkers, razors, so it's kind of like a budget setup. Multicam black helmet. Can't scroll up, but that does look to be a battery pack. US flag. Don't know what that says. Has an F at the end, so it might be Sheriff. I don't know. Night vision mount. Going to the bottom here. Don't know what this is. Just looks to be a lot of pouches. I don't know what that is. Moving over. Got his uniform. Going up. ATAC phone, the SNS nav board. Bet it's a knockoff. I don't know though. And then AAAR. Looks to be like a JPC3 band, like one of those knockoffs ones. I bet I had this plate carrier. It's got 2 upside down mag pouches over here. And on his right hand side, so our left, right over here, he's got a pouch that looks to have a stuffed animal in it. Gonna give him some extra credit for that. Pretty cool. Then he has his belt with one of those huge IFAKs and one of those like tourniquet, med, everything holders. This looks pretty pretty new to the Airsoft field. Just trying to buy some cool stuff, trying to look cool. I don't really like it. All black kits, usually a lot of starters get into them because they think they look cool. This doesn't really look that good, doesn't really impress me that much. It definitely is a budget one. I do like it, especially with that stuffed animal and stuff, but I'm gonna have to go with a 6 out of 10, plus that extra credit point, so definitely like a 6.5 out of 10, don't really like it. But I mean, you do you, man. Moving down to Tactical Toad, pretty fun name. Here's his belt setup, so let's start off here. Looks to just be normal. It looks like a blue alpha belt. I don't really know what that design is. He's got a Cobra buckle looking buckle on it. He's starting off on his right hand side. He does have a Safariland holster, because I don't think they make any knockoffs of the level 2 yet. The Gen 5 Glock, probably 17, based on where that light versus Glock goes. With what looks to just be a base X300 light. I like it. I mean, level 2 Safariland holsters are cool. It's better than any knockoffs, so definitely gonna get some points for that. It is a multicam, not the holster, but the belt, which is also pretty cool. But it is like a knockoff multicam, I can just tell. Moving next is the IFAK. IFAK on the back of the belt is it's pretty okay. It's just, I don't like that placement, especially where you have a zipper. I don't get why you put on your back, because then, you're fighting and stuff. oh shoot, something happens. You have to do the junk drawer back there, reach back, and then just like fish for whatever medical supplies you need. You don't like versus ones that just like clip off or rip off, or like a 9022 where it just comes out. You have to actually fish back there for everything. So enough of a tangent. He does have medical, so that's actually pretty cool, but not the pouch design. Moving next is this. This looks like one of those, like, you know, like the Agilite thing where they had the mag dump pouch thing. It looks to be pretty similar to that. I bet Yakita. That's a Yakita pouch. I bet it is. I don't know. Something tells me. He has a Lancer tactical looking mag, and then looks to be like a little flip knife. Then double mag, and he does look to have like one of those fake retention lanyards. Just looks like a sling, but it's supposed to be, what it looks to be is trying to be an imitation, you know, Yates or something with some electrical tape at the front there. Pretty okay belt setup. Definitely beginner budget, something like that. So let's just move on to the other stuff. Plate carrier. This is definitely a Kita plate carrier. But hey, I can't judge a man. You know, it's a multicam, so that's some points. U.S. flag patch. I don't know what this line is. It's like tie down on a U.S. flag. It's weird. Then triple mag. This looks to be a Sputus Mark IV knockoff. Another knife. Wow, this guy's like gonna stab somebody. Yeah, it looks pretty okay. It does have the half flap and stuff. I don't like Yakita plate carriers. They're cheap, which usually means bad. So, plus, you know, the cummerbund is not like a rigid one or like a 3-band, so you can't mount anything on it. It's like a chicken strap. I don't like those. And then cuties on the shoulders. I mean, like, I know you bought this plate carrier probably as a beginner, but come on, man. Cuties on the shoulders. You can't shoulder your gun. You can get some negative points for that. And then I think he might have a helmet. Yep, he does have a helmet. Looks pretty basic. Just, you know, when you go on Amazon and you buy the fast helmet, I think I had a setup just like this a couple years ago. You know, you buy the fast helmet and it comes with a helmet cover. And then these are knockoff M30 Earmore M32s. I know because I've had some, and they have this little like attachment method. It's like super hard to get on, super hard to get off, and they also have to pick rails. I graduated to real M32s on my helmet, which I forgot where I put it. But yeah, negative points for that. You know, knockoff Chinesium helmet cover. Don't know what this patch is. Looks pretty cool. I do like how he has OD green if he's not doing multicam. So I would rate this kit, I think I'm just gonna have to hand out another 6 out of 10. You know, a lot of knockoffs. Can't blame the guy, you know, going for a budget kit. But still, a lot of knockoffs. He did make a lot of good decisions, a lot of gear hacks that he has used, like I've pointed out. So going next is James. Is this the GBRS guy? Is this the guy? Air 500 armor plates. Ugh. You do have armor, that's a plus, but they're Air 500, which means they're pretty heavy. Plus they have spall, so like if you get shot, you're just going to get chopped up anyway. So we're going to tier 01. 4 usable, 4 rifle slings. What is this guy on? Mechanic stuffs. Let's just go to this photo, another pixelated one. Mark 18, gonna get some positive points for that, even though it's pretty old. So yeah. Plus points for the Mark 18, pretty LARP. And then he does have the tan rail. I have a Mark 18, except for it's the RIS-3. And it's a gas blowback. It's on the wall right over there. The RIS-3. I like it. This guy was going for a cop kit, like a cop, like, I think this guy was going for a cop kit, like a cop, like replica kit. So he's got, knockoff taser thing for his belt, radio pouch, whatever that is. Safari Land holster, which is accurate with the little, like, thing that protects people from going for your retention hood from the front. Cuffs, MMP probably. Pretty cool. This belt, don't know why he has that there. It does have a, like the level 1 retention universal holsters. I hate those. I hate those so much. Helmet, counterweight back here. PVS 31 Alpha battery pack routed through the helmet. That's weird. To the night vision mount. Then US flag patch. Pretty good US flag patch. Helmet. Pretty. I don't really like it. No ear pro. That's a minus, especially for like the SF. It's so uncomfortable running ear pro under. Gonna get some negative points for that. And then he does have a. I think this is Tacticon actually. In that logo right there. Tacticon went out of business, but Oakley gloves. I think, yeah. Don't know if those are rip-off or normal, but those get some added points. Multicam belts. Don't know what this is. And then another level 2 holster. This looks like a Glock. Then does have the multicam on the grip, which I actually kind of do like. Plate carrier. Just looks pretty basic. Looks like he just got black Ikea plate carrier, just like the last guy. Except for was multicam and this is black. Nothing really going on. Don't know why he has paper here. That is schoolwork, man. I don't know. Overall, sadly, I have to give this guy a 5.5 out of 10. Well, actually, you know what? 6 out of 10. Keep on giving out 6 out of 10s, but this guy, the Redeemer is the Mark 18, even though it's a little bit outdated now. Next is on-duty civilian. I was looking at this earlier. I don't know what's going on though with this holster. I don't know if it's like edited in or something. Don't know about that, man. But sim guns. I love sim guns. I have like a sim mag for my airsoft gun. I just love it. Another Nikita style plate carrier that has a just a webbing with a clip as quick detach. Moving up to the helmet, he does have like PVS 14. Don't know if that's real. Don't know if that's fake. Probably real. SF helmet. That's definitely like a thicker bump. What's going on with these ear pro again? They look dual com, but like they look kind of edited on. I don't know, man. I do like the Ranger Green. I'm gonna have to give this guy 7 out of 10, even though those editing is kind of weird. I do like the sim. So here's his like stuff. Yeah. Oh, this one I like. This looks to be like a JTAC setup. I'm like kind of JTAC setups are growing on me. This is definitely a knockoff JPC, but I do like JTAC setups where it does have the dual, things, and it has the dual U94, and then you got the ATAC, the SNS nav board. Even though this is a knockoff plate carrier, this looks like a really good setup. I really do like JTAC. Helmet, fastest F bump in tan with some PVS 31 knockoffs. They're definitely knockoffs. He doesn't specify, I don't think. US flag patch. Looks to be some gel cups. I don't know what ear pro. They could be Peltors. They could be M32s. I don't know. Wow, he's flipping us off now. Cool nods. Does have rubber bands. Got to give this kit, 7.5 out of 10. Even though it's like a lot of knockoffs, I do like the JTAC setup. I love JTAC like setups. They've been growing on me. They just kind of look cool. Next, moving to StinkyJonez. Don't know what that is. This guy has some pretty nice setups. So just to preface this, I have asked this guy. This stuff is all real. This carrier is a JPC 2.0. It's not a JPC R or anything, even though it does look like one. So wow, we're gonna start off at the front. He does have the onboard research placard. Wow, I'm gonna have to dock him some points for that, even though it's like I've just heard so much like not good stuff about the thumb guy, the Grand Thumb. Looks like pretty. I don't really like it. I've seen a lot about the retention being bad unless you have it doubled up. Dump pouch in the front here. Tourniquet, don't know if it's knockoff. Looks to be knockoff because the little thing is white. Sharpie, glow stick. Pretty basic setup. If I were to have this, I'd probably set it up the same way. Nothing in the front. Dump pouch in the front. Kind of like if you want to have a dump pouch in the front, you can. I actually kind of want to experiment with it, except for I've heard a lot about it hitting you in the stopping and stuff. On his, I don't know if he's lefty or righty, but having a light on his shouldering arm, and it does look like to have a little zipper insert for the GP or the admin pouch. I moved to the left side of his cummerbund. Looks to be a real cry pouch. Well, actually, no. That looks to be a Spiritus pouch. I don't know. It's got double zippers. Don't know if it's knockoff or just a Spiritus pouch. Of course, he has side plates, you know, for Airsoft. It's just for the LARP. Just adds so many points to the LARP, of course. U.S. Army issued tourniquet holder. This is the Cry Turtle Pack, I think, with a flashbang little thing on the Velcro field. Spiritus Spud. Blue Force gear. Little thing. This looks to be a real tourniquet. I'd probably swap those locations. Maybe put this tourniquet somewhere else. He's got a lot of tourniquets. And then a roll one back here with the cross on it. I'd do that cross in a red Sharpie if that was me. Pretty okay setup. It's just a lot of stuff to throw on a JPC. Oh, I forgot. Axle advanced shoulder pads, I think. I don't know. This is all like if I, you know, going back to it. Pretty okay setup. I wouldn't run a JPC for this. I'd run, if I was running this much crap on my stuff, which I do run some crap, I'd run at least an SPC, an FCPC, a LV120, or an AVS, something a little bit higher class that has that Tegris cummerbund, just for the better wear and stuff. So, belt setup, looks pretty okay. Don't know what belt it is because he has so much crap on this belt. It doesn't look to be like one of those really rigid ones because it's got like no support right there. Pistol, he's a lefty, I think. I don't know. I really don't know. Lefty, Safari Line level 3 for staccato. Staccato's an Airsoft, but like, that looks kind of cool. But cool looking holsters, definitely for the staccato. Don't know if it's a knockoff or not. That's like not color matched. He still has this on it, which nobody's stealing your gun in Airsoft. You don't need the level 3 and stuff. So I don't know why he's running a level 3 in Airsoft, you know. It's not like he's a cop. But, you know, pretty cool setup for the holster. Definitely pretty expensive. I've looked at the price of those holsters. Don't know if this is a fake or real. This looks like the micro tomer kit now. Pretty okay IFAC. I run a 9022 just because I like running more stuff, but pretty nice. It does have a tourniquet right here. Blue Force gear dump pouch. I'm actually looking into this because I want to switch out from my 511 dump pouch. Just a pouch with a single EPM in it and a multi-tool. This is a pretty bulky belt setup for like Airsoft. Then he has another just EPM mid-length Kaiwi with the webbing. And then he has staccato mag. Don't know what this is. It looks like one of those magnets. For a lot about people using magnets for staccato mags and Kydex holsters. Then another staccato mag without a magnet, just in like a Kaiwi. Pretty okay belt setup. It's just there's a lot going on. Don't know why he has just a pouch, especially if it looks empty like this, and why he's running double AR. I'd do like a GP pouch and just run my normal like AR stuff, especially because EPMs holds up so much. Just like an overview of his kit, just laying down. And then here's him using it in some Milsim. Don't know what Milsim. Does look to run a fanny sack from Spiritus on it too. That's a lot of stuff to run. And then he does have Swordens. Does have like a pretty okay helmet setup. He says he has, I think this, just look. Yeah, actually, he does have some more posts. Not gonna go over this. Just looks like a LBT 6094. Not an LBT 6094, but yeah. Pretty okay setup. Just a lot of stuff going on again. Then here's everything. He does run a 416, which is pretty kind of cool. I like the Rally 100 kind of stuff going on. Then he does run Jerry 31, so like the cheaper ones, and he does run Gen 2 tubes. This guy has money. Alright, so that's all of his photos. I'm going to give this kit a really high grade just because I like it a lot, even though I question some of the stuff that he's running. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10 actually. So keep that in mind. Next we have Goob. This looks to be a Cry ABS belt. Blue Forest gear stuff, Safariland, and I think that's like the trauma kit now, not the micro, but like the actual just trauma kit now. Here's him LARPing. M50 gas mask. Gotta subtract some points for that, you know. No pistol, by the way. Saiga 12 with no stock. It's pretty thug. Yeah, then he has knockoff cries. I don't know what shoes those are. Gonna give this kit, it's not really a lot of a kit. I'm gonna 5 out of 10, but that's because it's like incomplete. Well, actually, 5.5 out of 10 just because it's a cry. Just incomplete though. I mean, yeah, he's a speed softer, transitioning to a Milsimurg, so doesn't have a lot of stuff. Next we have this kit, which is just very green. Looks like a Polaroid. Not a lot that I like. I don't like this setup, like this kit at all. It's just a lot of stuff to run. Why does he have his pistol and his mag pouch or whatever? And if that's a holster, then why is he running it so high? Run cam? What? What the dingle? Key mod? And some pack, no belt. Looks to be like a knockoff, again, plate carrier setup. I don't really like this. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. He looks to be playing in South America somewhere, I think. I think he might be playing somewhere over there. So yeah, 5 out of 10. Ryan, don't know. This, okay, I'm just gonna preface this. This looks like knockoffs. Like there's like something in me that's like turning. That's like, this is a knockoff, okay? This looks like kind of ringing some alarm bells because I kind of have something like it. It did come with a low mount, like you can see there on it, and it did come with that exact same leg strap, so I think that's actually a knockoff. This looks like a Paytac gear knockoff of the Bison belt. Admin pouch, which he did. I think I've had one of these. I think that's where Paytac gear puts their logo, so it looks like it's cut off. Dump pouch, don't know what brand, but definitely knockoff. This Mad Caddy, don't know if it's real or knockoff, because that webbing kind of looks like the real ones. But this kind of looks like a knockoff. And this guy's running his mags the wrong way. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, you run it like, if you flip those, it's just so much easier to reload. Like, there's no reason to run it like that. But he is running his rifle mag the right way, so there's some positive points. So knockoff belt, I'm gonna dock some points for that. It's a really weird setup too, because he's got an admin pouch on the back. And then he does have his mags backwards up here, but pretty basic other than that. Holsters actually ran at the very front of the belt. Don't know where that is. That's like his 1 o'clock. Must be weird. HPA setup, of course. FCPC, definitely a knockoff. If you knock off the belt, then it's a knockoff FCPC. No QDs on either shoulder, which is weird, or we just can't see them. It does have a quadruple mag knockoff thing. Don't like how they're open bottom. A lot of stuff and dirt can get in there. I've had that happen to me. UK flag. Okay, that explains a lot of this. Because in UK, you can't really get a lot of knockoffs for my American audience. You'd have to like import it, and it'd be really expensive. So it's like pretty much like it's like paying $500 for a JPC, where it's like $260 in America. So like, it makes sense for the knockoffs. Still don't like that belt setup at all. Don't like how it's open bottom, but not gonna knock them down for the knockoffs. Don't know what knockoff this is, but this is a Fast SF ballistic style helmet. Don't know if in the UK you can own ballistic helmets. Hillstar 6 and the Shaw brain pouch, I think. FMA amps, with the little like green stuff. I'm looking into getting some FMA amps just to compare them to my Earmores. I've heard that they're pretty good. But yeah, I'm just gonna, I don't think there's any more photos for this kit. Yeah, it's only one photo. Gotta give this guy 7 out of 10. A lot of knockoffs, a lot of not well-placed stuff, but they are like Faro Concepts knockoffs. They're not just like Chinesium made and stuff like that. Just gonna give them like a 7. It's pretty okay setup. Nothing really groundbreaking. Next we have MaruiGod, time strap. Oh, yep. Time strap is put on. That's not how you're supposed to stage it. He has a LV119. This is a real LV119, and he has it in the UK, which is another crazy thing. So this horribly, very maximalist or like overcrowded photo. You can see what he has on here. Spirit of Small, Triple AVS, S25 Advanter, Juggernaut. That's the most expensive of the Juggernaut cases. UK thing, U94, Assaulter Core, back panel. But one of the things I don't get about this kit, actually, if I were to move it, why get a Spirit of Small GP if you're running all this stuff in multicam aired, not in multicam aired? And then Spirit of Spud, come on, man, you bought the real one? Like, knockoffs are like 20, real ones like 120. I'd definitely get a knockoff if I were him. Don't know if this rail, TCI PRC 152, so that's a knockoff. He's got handcuffs for Airsoft. This guy's a max level LARPer. Looks to be like a Tokyo Marui MWS, just with attachments thrown on. Nothing really internally changed. Looks pretty okay. Knockoff riser, pack, mod light, pretty okay stuff. Now let's go over the belt setup. Let's go right to left. Tourniquet holder. Don't know if that's a real. Don't know if that is a real 6094 or 6354 DO. Don't know if it's real or fake. Probably real because it's like tan on the inside. You don't usually see that. Tourniquet. That looks like a needle decompression. If it isn't, why aren't you just running a Sharpie instead of a red marker? Leg strap, which pretty cool. Don't know what belt this is. IFAC. I don't know what company that IFAC is actually. So I don't know. Moving down. Blue Force gear dump pouch again, and then same kind of setup that we saw earlier, where they have a rifle mag and then just a pouch. This guy has it differently. The other guy had just a pouch on the end with a AR mag pouch and then double pistol. This guy has a rifle mag pouch. This is the diaper. S-Tac Kiwi. It's the mid-length, I think. It's just made out of Squadron. And then running all the different mags here too. So he's got a staccato mag with no base plate. Glock mag. I think it's a 19. P mag, and then a EPM, I want to say, but I don't think it is. Then he does run a staccato, and you can see how much skin he's lost to the staccato grip. No optic, kind of weird. So I'm gonna have to give this guy a 8 out of 10, just because it comes to some of the stuff that he did with his kit. But then he is running a 119. Don't know what shoulder pads these are, by the way. I keep on missing the shoulder pads. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this guy an 8 out of 10. So yeah, I'm not gonna dock him for his time strap being improperly engaged. Next we have, oh, this is the same guy. He's just standing in his kit. Yeah, so he is actually running a Glock here. That's weird. Okay. LARP of Colton. So this is just a photo of his carrier. We're actually going to scroll down to his actual carrier. Here's what he's running on it. If you want to pause it, I'm just going to guess. So he's like kind of running like all knockoffs. I gotta say, I love the Mark Sock. Like, just like I love that JTAC build, even though it was like all knockoffs, same kind of love is going to be here. Love the Marsoc kind of thing, like the older Marsoc. Running Mark 18, Mod 0. He's running the M81, and then he is running just a normal maritime helmet. Knockoff JPC, I think is what he said. This belt setup, not complete at all. He's got 9022 style. I don't know what 902.22 kind of thing it is, but 902.22 style. Dump pouch. Actually, very bulky dump pouch. Here's his carrier. He has the cry back panel. He has his radio hooked up to here. Knockoff JPC, by the way. Triple mag. Kind of like the Dead Rag, I think. And then forgot what it was called. Don't like where those scissors are placed. But yeah. I'm not going to play this video because I think it has copyrighted audio. But it's just him and his kit. So let's move on. This is a guy from earlier. Just to add to his kind of setup, the guy that gave that 8.5 out of 10. Here's him at some Milsim event. You know, using his stuff, which I kind of like to see. So, there you go. And then here is our last kit. This is not this guy's primary kit. This is just some kit that he just wanted to upload a photo because he couldn't take a photo of his real one, like right now. What carries this? You can read this out. It's all some pretty reputable stuff. He does buy real stuff. He actually owns a military surplus store. It's pretty cool. I gotta give this kit, it's not like really that complete, but I gotta give this kit a 7.5 out of 10. Just because I kind of like it. Even though it does have some 511 stuff, which is iffy. Kind of just like it, you know? Here's what he's running. So, that is to the end of our Rate My Kit video. The first Rate My Kit video. I'll probably do one towards the end of the month. This month, actually, because this May, so probably like end of May or June. Probably do another one if we get enough kit submissions, so just join the Discord. And our winner is, let's scroll up, show them to you. I mean, you probably already know, but our winner is StinkyJonez with his LARPing kit. So StinkyJonez, I will give you this role. Shout out to him. If you like this video, like, subscribe, join the Discord. Be in the next one. And with that, bye.